How would you sum up this game? What was missing early on, and why couldn't you finish the comeback?
Well, I think in the first period we had a lot of control of the game. We lost on special teams for the period, for the night, obviously, but we just didn't get to the inside well enough, and then that kind of carried on to the second, and they seemed to generate a little bit more momentum, and we weren't carrying play as much. So we had to find a way to generate and getting more to the net, more to the inside, and really challenging them, and we did that extremely well in the third period. Obviously, got the game level. We, like I said, I think, then it kind of came down to special teams. We didn't execute as much as they did. Without the empty netter, it was a one-goal game, and we lost that edge of that battle of the night, and we got to find a way to be on the right side of that.
What is your view of the disallowed goal?
Well, we think he kicked the puck, which to me is possession. I don't think he kicked it very hard, but it changed direction because he kicked it, I thought. So I only saw what I saw on the bench. So that's the understanding that I have. I didn't get the full knowledge from them, but to me, I thought he kicked the puck. And to me, that's some type of possession. You're making a play with the puck. So unfortunately, that didn't go our way either.
Where's the concern level with the lack of execution,
John? We're disappointed we didn't play as well as we're capable of. Then every night's going to be your best, and you got to find a way to get life into your game. I think we did that. We come out in the third and a lot better. We were still up and down on special teams, but I thought we fought hard, and we came close. Obviously, we have to find a way to take control of the game, especially on the scoreboard early on. But not every night that's going to be the case, and at times you're going to have to battle your way back and find a way. In games you don't play well, and we were right there. Obviously, we have to find a way to get it done now.
Why does this team have a tendency to play down to the opponent? Sometimes happened last year, Buffalo, Arizona, again tonight.
Well, it's the National Hockey League, so every night you have to compete and you have to play well. You have to execute. You're not going to win, and you're not going to carry play and do the things you want to do. So, at times, we obviously played well over the last couple of games, got the results we needed. We've been in tight games all the way through. At times you're going to have to battle back. They really pack the inside, and when we have the puck a lot, we have to find a way to break that down. And be aware if teams want to come on the counter, and then we talk about how important special teams is and be on the right side of that. So to me, it's just execution of details and finding a way to have a feel for the game and what's needed and what's required to get the result or break through and break them down and make it challenging. And eventually we got to that. Obviously we want to get to that earlier.
What's the level of concern for Jake, especially considering all the injuries he battled last year?
Yeah, we obviously hope he's good. I didn't see what happened, but no doubt he's an important part of the team. And I know he had a tough go at times last year, so definitely we want him healthy and hopefully he's good. And we'll see here, obviously.
Mitch, what was your view, I guess, first of all, that disallowed goal that obviously would have tied it for you guys late?
Yeah, saw Mo hand it down, saw Keller get at least a foot on it, so I thought it was a live puck. That's why I play it, but I guess I got to look more into that rules and leave it next time for Mo.
What was your perspective on the game as a whole? Tough to break down. Arizona looked like it had him in the third. How did you see it?
Yeah, I think John just did it pretty well. We just didn't get to the inside enough. We didn't get enough second opportunities, bodies there. Didn't do a good enough job of getting pucks to as well, and that's from all over the place. That's from all guys. So when that's happening, we got to find ways through that. We got to get inside more. We got to get second opportunities and be around that net a little more.
The power play eventually does break through. Were they doing anything in particular to slow you down early on? Just poor execution? How did you see the power play early on in this one?
Yeah, just poor execution. Not good enough at all from any of us. So a lot of lost battles, a lot of lost foot races to pucks. It seemed like we definitely need more just in that mentality on the power play. We knew, like John said too, we knew it was going to be a special teams, and that's how they stay alive. And we knew when we had our opportunities, we needed to bear down. We just didn't do it good enough.
You pointed to the crowd after your goal. Was it really getting to you guys a little bit and helped you?
Not at all. No, that was nothing for that. Obviously you can tell your fans' frustration throughout the game. I think for us, obviously, we can't get frustrated through it. So we just got to make sure, we stay to our process, bear down, and I think we did a really good job of that in the third. And for me, I think it was just, just getting the emotions out, trying to, obviously it was a big goal, it's a tying goal, so that's all.
What's your level of concern for Jake, a good friend of yours? I mean, last year with the head injuries, this one they say is the neck.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I didn't get to watch a replay of it. I haven't seen him yet, but I mean, like I've been saying a lot, that's probably my best friend on this team. It's not even, it's outside of hockey. It's way bigger. He's got 2 unbelievable daughters, unbelievable wife, and you just wish the very best for him. It's, you have so much to live for in this life with your family and stuff like that. So hopefully everything's okay with him. And we're very blessed to have an unbelievable medical staff here that takes care of their players very well and knows what to do. So I'll try and check in with him here soon. Obviously, he's one of my best friends, brothers really, and so hopefully he's okay.
Tough game. I feel like not my best performance, but first 60 minutes for me. So yeah, got some good things and some bad things from this game.
What's the challenge when, I think it was after the 10-minute mark before you faced your first shot even, like, do you feel a little cold at that point?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge to be ready when the chances come. It's usually in games like this, it's you don't see a lot of shots, but when you see them, it can be a breakaway or a really good scoring chance. So yeah, obviously it's a lot easier if you see some more shots. But yeah, you just gotta stay focused and stay in the game.
After the year you had last year, how do you feel coming back up this year with this opportunity so soon in this season? The experience you had last year.
Yeah, no, I feel good. Obviously, got some experience last year and played some games, so it feels a lot more comfortable for me to get right into it here when I got called up. So I think the experiences from last year really helps this year.
What was it like in the room in the second intermission, team trailing? What was your sense of the group?
I think we felt like we had more to give in the third period, and I think we showed more in the last period too. We played really good, and yeah, we got so close to winning this game, I think. So yeah, I think we responded really well and got out in the third period, and yeah, really went for it.
How did you see that play on the disallowed goal?
I mean, it's tough in real time to look at it. Obviously, you just try to keep the puck in, and it's a play that happens all the time. So it's unfortunate that it goes the other way.
How do you break down the overall performance tonight?
Inconsistent. Obviously, early on, there was times where we had the puck a lot, and then about halfway through the game, we kind of went into a lull, and we didn't have much going on, and obviously they controlled the play for the most part then we seemed to find our game again. But I think if you look at the first period, we had the puck a lot. We didn't generate a ton from the interior, so lots of good puck possession stuff, but obviously not enough chances from the inside.
What's the key when a team is clogging up the middle like that? It's so hard to get to the
yeah, you just got to kind of break them down with shots, with traffic. As D-men, you got to get your shots through. You got to create lanes, move the puck quickly, and as forwards, you want to get to the net. You want to create traffic, want to be available for tips, rebounds, all that sort of stuff.
Did you sense a restlessness from some of the fans there?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I think it is what it is. I mean, I think we all sensed it.
How hard is it to not shoot when everyone's yelling shoot in the building?
Very easy not to shoot.
Okay.
You got it. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Your concern level on your part more than with the lack of execution. John was talking about earlier, speaking more about special teams, but just
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, in regards to special teams, that's an area our team wants to be able to dominate. If you look at the power play and then you look at the penalty kill, our expectation is that at the end of the season we're going to be right up, near the top of the league in those stats. And so when we go out for a power play and we don't get entries, we don't get shots, we don't get chances. That's a big disappointment. And that's our group that lets the team down. That's a chance to tilt the ice and create momentum and scoring chances. And as a group, we got to give our team a boost, not take away from what we have going on.
You don't see those guys a lot, but they always seem to give you some trouble here at Arizona.
Yeah. That's the way it's gone for us recently. I've talked about this in the past. I truly don't know what the rhyme or reason is. Our group was prepared. You could tell by the way we came out. I thought we came out well. It's not a lack of preparation. To Terry's point and to John's point, is there an execution thing going on? I don't know, but our group was prepared, and they're a good team. It's early in the year. Everybody's ready to play. Everybody's fresh. We don't take anybody lightly. They played hard.
How tough is it to see Jake go up the way he did?
Yeah, you never want to see that from one of your teammates. You want to be there to support him. With whatever he needs, whatever that might be. You want him to be healthy. You want him to come back. He's a big part of our group in a lot of ways. So, we'll be thinking about him, and hopefully he's okay.
Can you describe maybe what Jake brings to the back end that we don't see in the press box?
I think there's a lot. I think that there's probably a lot of conversations that happen in here and in meetings and stuff when you're talking about specific things, whether it's playing 2-on-1s or playing 3-on-2s or breakouts. And I think we all get a chance to kind of speak our mind and offer our opinion. And Jake is one of those guys who's played on good teams, and he's had a great career. Up until this point, he has lots left, but he has the experience to offer lots of good advice to young guys and to offer good advice to our group. And even on the penalty kill, all that sort of stuff. The players have a lot to say, and he's a voice that carries weight.
Jake's situation, first of all?
He has a neck injury. I don't know the extent of it or how he's feeling right now.
Sheldon, how do you assess the team tonight?
Thought that we started well in the game. Had full control of the game, had the puck. Really the entire first period for the most part at 5-on-5. But couldn't get to the net. It's a credit to Arizona. They packed it in. They had 5 people on the inside blocking shots and defending their net. So we couldn't convert our offensive zone time into anything really tangible at the net. Thought that we had a shift in there at about 6 or 7 minutes into the first period. We felt like we had the puck in the zone for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. And I thought that shift sort of lulled us to sleep. I just thought that from there it felt like we had full confidence that we were going to have real control of the game and we're going to get lots of chances at it. So then I thought we overhandled pucks. I thought we didn't get it to the net quick enough when we allowed them to get inside the way they defend the net. It's a much different game than any of the other 3 that we've played in that first period because we had the puck so much. It's a different type of game. You're always playing against their 5 players kind of standing on the inside, so it's a challenge that we didn't adapt to well enough. And then I thought special teams, obviously an issue. And I thought as the game went on, they gained confidence, and our team got frustrated and lost its way and couldn't break through. So that's sort of my assessment.
What was your view of the disallowed goal and Trump?
It's a tricky thing. I see a couple things. The puck clearly changes direction on its way down. So to me, the thing I don't think they were really looking at there's a debate of whether it hit Rielly's stick on the way down. It hit the toe of his stick that helped the puck change its trajectory and did it hit Keller's skate, and is that enough for possession? I don't know. It's crazy that we're talking about such little things on these reviews. We just got to do a better job of not putting ourselves in that spot. We felt that call could have gone our way, or at the very least was not conclusive enough to overturn it. But that one didn't go our way here tonight.
It's early, just 4 games, but what do you see as the greatest area where you guys can improve at this point?
mean, each game has its, like, there's the Montreal game, which was just a debacle in how we played and had no real rhyme or reason or purpose to our game. I thought we played two pretty good games in, Washington and Ottawa. And here tonight, like I said, this game is its own animal as well. Like that first period that you're playing there, like, it's such a different game than anything. Even in preseason, you don't play games like that where you have the puck that much. We didn't adapt. We didn't score. Special teams. So, a certain area to improve. I know there's a lot of areas to improve. You're only 4 games in. The guys haven't found the rhythm. Our best people have not found the rhythm. So, maybe really look at it. The difference between us and Arizona is that we have elite players. And our elite players didn't play like elite players today. Couldn't make a difference. So, in that sense, the game is going to be close. That's the way it goes when those guys don't make the difference that they can.
Is it difficult to find that rhythm when there's, I guess, half of the first period played on special teams and all of that?
Well, I think that really fed into Arizona's favor. Because we had such control at 5-on-5, and the 5-on-4, like I said, we started to lull ourselves to sleep, I thought, on offense because we had the puck so much. All of a sudden, the pace of the game really dropped. There's no life, no energy. There's no physicality to the game because it's just us moving the puck around. Special teams sucked it out as well, and then they get the goal. We can't capitalize. They take a bad penalty. We can't score on it, and then they get their chance and it goes in. So. Special team. Arizona's been hanging around in games because of special teams, right? I mean, they come back and you make it 3-3, 10 minutes left in Boston, because of special teams. A couple power play goals, a shorthanded goal. So special teams were going to be a factor here today, and they were. And again, that's our best people that we need to be better there.
Do you expect to make a couple lineup tweaks for next game?
Yeah, we'll talk about it, but I would think could find some changes to make there for sure.
You mentioned you didn't have a lot of info on Jake last night, but can you just speak to what he brings to the table on your back end?
I mean, experience, presence, physicality, penalty killing. Our penalty killing obviously not good enough here today. Both the goals that go in, we have pucks on our stick and don't get the puck out. That always hurts you. But yeah, just presence, experience. He's a popular guy in our room. He's a leader. So all of those things, losing him didn't help here tonight. With just that in itself, you lose your rhythm. But this is a game you need to win.
What did you see from Kallgren tonight?
The thing I liked the best was in the third period there when we started to really push. They got in behind us a few times, and those were some of the best chances he faced in the game, I thought, in the third period, and he stood his ground. There. So aside from that, 2 power play goals, I think that he doesn't have a lot of chance on, and a goal that comes, we're soft and behind our net, and let the puck come out, and that's a tough one there too. So I thought he made saves for us in the third to give us a chance to come back in the game, but special teams and our lack of execution on offense are the difference.